Man, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Pro Tech Sports. Back with another live stream, back in another video for you guys today, man. We got a blessed one, saying safe, saying healthy. Finally, to our glory to God. When God wraps up right now, hope God's will endure with all you guys in Jesus' name, pray, amen. Today's video is on our Washington Commanders and some big news for the stadium and things of that nature coming up. So we're gonna get smack into the video, man. Hope you guys do enjoy this video as always, and you guys have a great one. So let's get straight into this. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this. Go ahead and pull this up for y'all, and we're gonna go smack into the video. So this is from Richmond Times Dispatch. This is the source of the actual article, and it does read: Commanders buy land, draws up plans for $3 billion mini-city stadium complex in Woodbridge. So the initial report was Dumfries, Virginia, but now it came out there's actually Woodbridge, Virginia, which is about a 35, 40-minute drive from D.C. and it's about 85 miles away from Richmond. And it's right by Potomac Mills Mall, if you're very familiar with the area. And this is kind of the big, layout of what it looks like, or it might look like if it were to come to fruition. Washington Commanders have purchased 200 acres of land in Woodbridge that could be the home of their new stadium project, a $3 billion mini-city that would contain a number of entertainment, residential, and workspace components. Renderings obtained by the Richmond Times-Dispatch show a futuristic stadium that can change colors, a translucent roof that will allow natural light while climate controlled, and a new team headquarters. The land near Potomac Mills on I-95, which was purchased for $100 million, but sources with knowledge of the team's plans were quick to point out on Monday that the location has not been picked yet, and other potential sites remain in play in either Virginia, Maryland, or in the District of Columbia. A bill that will provide state support for a potential stadium is expected to pass in the coming weeks, along with the state budget, formalizing Virginia's contribution to the project is an estimated $350 million. God dang, that's a lot of money. The project is modeled in part after the Battery in Atlanta, the home of the Atlanta Braves. I've seen the Battery before. I've been to Atlanta 100 times. It's anchored by the team, but that also has a number of other components to draw year-round traffic, which is very smart because, Capital One Arena gets all the freaking, concerts and stuff, and all the other, venues get all these other events. So they might better draw these events here to this new stadium maybe as well. I gotta do some water. Oh my gosh. Like the Battery, Washington's proposed Woodbridge site is far from the urban center, but the Commanders' other top options in Loudoun County or the current FedEx Field site are also at a remote spot, basically. Yeah. So I come on, agree with that. Here's some of the highlights of the renderings that have been produced to lawmakers and other project plans obtained by the Times-Dispatch. So this is what the practice field will look like. They got Curtis. How do they Photoshop this? They got Taylor Heineke right there. They got Logan Thomas. That's Sam Howell. It's like, how do they do that? That's crazy how they Photoshop that so well. That's real live Curtis Samuel right there, bro. That's crazy. That's insane. New team headquarters. The Commanders are planning to move their team headquarters from its current Loudoun County site to wherever the new stadium ends up. That means training camp, off-season practices, and festivities like draft night parties will all be centered around a new location. Ooh, I like that. That's interesting. They got whoever that is. They have it looks like that's like a Photoshop version of Alex Smith. Like that's Dontrell Edmond apparently. That's like Danny Johnson. Derek Forrest, it looks like. Very interesting. I like the layout though. It looks really dope. Looks very dope actually. The headquarters building will be constructed with an environmentally friendly heavy timber construction process. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this. A potential amphitheater near the proposed Commander Stadium in Woodbridge. Now, remind me that Travis Scott concert. I'm not a big fan of this. I'm not going to read that because I'm not a big fan of it, actually. However, why not? I'll read it. So, the facility will include an amphitheater that can seat up to 15,000 to 20,000 guests, enough to host major concerts, i.e., rap artists, i.e., R&B artists, i.e., rock bands, i.e., all that good jazz. Virginia Senator Scott Seville, I'll not pronounce his name. I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher names. Who oversees the area the project is in, noted on Monday that Prince William County residents lag behind the other areas of Metro DC in entertainment options. This would bring more options to that area. The hope would make the team and its programming more accessible to fans throughout Virginia, including Fredericksburg and the Richmond area. They don't care about the DMV. Like, they don't care about the DC, Maryland people. Like, it's kind of rude. If you Wentz jerseys on, got somebody, old school Redskins jerseys on. Also, okay, it catered to the old Redskins community with the old Redskins jerseys right there. A mile-long walkway will be the center of the game day and year-round experience with bars and restaurants that fans can eat and drink at. That's fire. So this will be their office here, apparently. This is insane, bro. Like, what in the office space is also expected to be a key part of the project. The team plans to have a resort-style convention center, which would be the first of its kind in the area. Interesting. They try to make an epic center, tailgating traffic. So y'all can read that if y'all want to. Sovell also noted that the long interest of extending metro service to Potomac Mills, but so far the regional authorities have been lukewarm at best to the idea. I think they should do that, and it's honestly anyway. If you extend it all the way to Reston, you might as well just keep extending it. If you're gonna extend it to Ashburn, you might as well just keep going all the way to Potomac Mills. That makes perfect sense. Command's official that they pressed forward toward a potential 2027 stadium opening. The Buffalo Bills recently reached a new deal on a new stadium project that can expect to open in 2026, leaving the possibility that Washington could hit its mark if the finance and logistics were worked out in the coming year. The purchase of the land for $100 million is a statement of support of the Woodbridge site, but the team's also considering a site in Loudoun County on the new Silver Line Metro extension. A potential site in Dumfries remains under consideration, but a number of logistical hurdles. Makes sense. No one wants to go to freaking Dumfries. The team could opt to stay in its current site in Landover, Maryland, where the government has pledged $400 million support to a redesigned stadium and business district. The site, long considered the fan favorite, RK Stadium, sits in downtown DC, remains likely given the federal government control of the land. I mean, that's kind of obvious. If the project lands in Woodbridge, it will immediately become one of the biggest development projects in state history. At $3 billion, the entire 200-acre complex, including entertainment and residential components, will be one of the most expensive American sports, proof far from the record of $5 billion that was spent on SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. So they use all the other details and crap, and ads and more ads and commanders, and just the way it looks like the amphitheater, office, the walkway, all that good jazz. So that's pretty much about it with that. My quick opinions on this: I love it. Honestly speaking, I don't love the location. To be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of it being in Woodbridge per se. But I do like the fact that they're really going to invest into a big stadium. I think we need to have something like SoFi. Like if you want these fans to come to stadiums, we're tired of FedEx Field, bro. FedEx Field is absolute trash. Only I'm a season ticket holder, honestly speaking, is because I love the team. If I didn't love the team, which I did, I would not be a season ticket holder. FedEx Field compared to other stadiums is mediocre. It's not it. I love my gang. I love my squad. So I'm gonna rock with them. I got season tickets. Also connect with the content creators and things like that. So, but enough of that. I love the stadium idea. I love the pictures. It looks great in theory. If it is in Woodbridge, it's not that far to where, oh my gosh, it's just too far to go. Yeah, like if it was like in some other county or something like that. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the Loudoun County idea, honestly speaking. Even though I do know it will be metro accessible, but I'm hoping they extend the Woodbridge. I hope they kind of can agree to extend the Metro Silver Line longer to Woodbridge, allowing people to come to Woodbridge as they please on the Metro, and it allows them to go to the stadium for games. So it kills two birds with one stone, and it bring more money to that area. So that's gonna do it for me. Like, comment, subscribe. What are your thoughts on the stadium, and what are your thoughts on relocation, the actual stadium itself, the entertainment stuff they talked about in the article, the bars and all that good jazz as well. What are your thoughts on all these things in the conversation down below? Until then, guys, take it easy. You guys have a great one. Stay safe, stay healthy. Protect fans, always have a great one. I'm out, bro. Peace. Shout out to Jalen Morgan. Shout out to Jalen Morgan for that, by the way. Until next time.